Yo, this is Beyond Modern, and check out KYSDC.com.
Drop a bomb flex.
In your face. Blow. Hey, yo, what's up? This is Mick Marks from Beyond Modern, DC Zone.
This is Sir Jazz from Beyond Modern. We're based here in DC too.
I'd honestly say it's an electronic infused hip hop, you know what I mean? We really don't want to make it sound like one particular thing, but you know, it has a lot of different things tied into it. So I mean, electronic hip hop sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's really influenced by like the electronic scene. You know, like a lot of energy is what we try to put in a lot of the songs that we do, because it's really about having a good time when you're on stage performing these songs too. So like it's a lot of energy, a lot of fan interaction, stuff like that.
I mean, we were friends before we even started doing music together. And, you know, like whenever you're having a good time, like say a party or something, drinking, kick a freestyle every now and then. You know, we was the only ones who could really freestyle. Everybody else was just really having fun. And I mean, like every time we went to parties, like we were kind of like the life of the party. So like we kind of like our energies clicked or whatever. People took to it, and I mean, from there we were just kind of like, yo, we should make this like a real thing. You know what I mean? So. Just started doing music from there.
I mean, truthfully, it came a little earlier because I know Marcus used to rap, and I remember like I'd be in the car, like he used to drive places, and I'd be in the passenger seat, and like he always had, you know, the iPod hookup, and like some cool songs would come on. He tried to squeeze in one of his songs, like in the middle, and he'd like, yo, check this out, you know, what you think about this? And, you know, I'm like, yeah, that's tight, you know.
It'd be like some Jay-Z, some DMX, you know, sprinkle some McMarks in there.
But then he'll like crank it, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like normal levels, like. But I knew you rap, but you stopped rapping. At the time, I was trying to get my little flow going as well, trying to put a project together. And you know, he had the program Fruity Loops, his program Magics to record. I'm like, yo, we might as well just team up and try to do something tight for the people. And you know, ever since then, it's just been like just great chemistry musically.
I mean, I think that itself just describes the sound we bring. You know, a lot of people say, yo, that your name makes a lot of sense for like the music that I'm hearing from you guys. So, I mean, it's just something that you're not hearing on your everyday basis. You know what I mean? So it's kind of something in its own entity, and it's futuristic, maybe, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. I mean, you still want something to kind of represent what you're trying to do as an artist, as a group, you know. And every time we play our song for somebody or a group of songs, we're like, man, this is different, this is fresh, you know. So you know, Beyond Modern is like everything outside of contemporary, you know. So we try to embody that in everything we do.
Right. Me personally, I would always steal my dad's CDs, and he was more of a soul type guy. So we'd have like the Sade's, the Prince, and all that good stuff. So that's what I was really listening to in like my Walkman by myself. So I mean, I was influenced by that. But then when it came to rap, it was like DMX was honestly my favorite rapper of all time. And you really don't see it in my music now, but I mean, he had a big influence on me musically. So.
Yeah, personally, man, like you know, we can go forever as far as influences go. But the main thing that really, you know, made things click for me personally was when I got into playing soccer. And you know, soccer is like an international sport, and through soccer I learned more about other cultures, you know. And every culture, you know, Quincy Jones said it best. He was like, yo, to learn about a particular culture, you have to eat the food, you have to listen to the music. That's how you learn about a particular place, right? And I think we all can agree. But through that, I'm like, yo, people in Australia listen to this, people in UK bump this, Japan listens to this. And then, to me, aside from the language barriers, it's like, yo, this is kind of tight, you know? Like, on top of that, you know, here at home, we got like the New York style raps, you got the southern bounce records, you got the West Coast production, and like all of that, just when you listen to a lot of it, you know, you become it, you know. But of course you got like the Neptunes, the Timberlands, the Hoes, the Kanye's. Like you can be here forever, man. Like everyone who's made an impact musically, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people are actually telling us that, you know, this is great for DC because it's a sound that you don't hear coming from here on a regular basis. You know what I mean? They're saying like I've been seeing people say like the bar set, you know what I mean? I feel like the same way. Like I feel like we really did set the bar for local underground indie type music in the local DC scene, you know what I mean? So I mean, but people been showing a lot of love, man. So
yeah, I mean something out of the norm as well. I feel like when a new artist is releasing, you know, an EP, a mixtape, expecting like the thing to do now, you know, like trap and beats and stuff and whatever. Like it's fresh, you know. So that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people, and it's something that from what I've heard, people are keeping it in their rotation. I think the hardest thing to do nowadays is keep people's attention.
yeah,
you know,
replay value is everything.
Absolutely.
Man.
So I think so far, man, like the response has been good, and this is just really the beginning for what's to come for Beyond Modern, really. Hip hop, like from what I'm seeing, man, it's now almost like politics. It's really people driven nowadays. You know, you look at like a Kendrick Lamar who doesn't have a single song in top 20 Billboard, and he could still do over 200,000 his first week. You know, that's 10 years ago that's not a lot, but today that's crazy impressive. You know, it's all about the people nowadays. People choose who they want to listen to, who they want to vibe with. So I think the future is really coming from like real artists, like organic artists. There's no more like you can't really put a facade on things, you know, and people just listen to what they connect with best. So I think that's where the future, not just hip hop, but just music in general. It's really about the connection with people.
Listen, what we got
so we're gonna start off with the website.
What?
BeyondModern.com. The catch is no vowels.
No vowels.
Spell it for me.
B
Yes.
Y N D M DRN.com.
We also got the Twitters, jazz_Beyond Modern. Again, no vowels.
Marks_Beyond Modern, no vowels.
But if you want to use vowels, at Beyond Modern is our official Twitter page. Use all the vowels you like to. Spell it right, Beyond Modern. Aside from that, we have a YouTube page. Don't know the name of it.
YouTube.com/Beyond Modern Music, all vowels there as well. And then the SoundCloud, you go to stream the EP, which is...
I prefer you to check out the SoundCloud and the website. SoundCloud.com/Beyond_Modern. All the vowels are there.